Ladies and gentlemen, the Groove LemonAid number 22 is today. So hopefully you will be able to watch it, participate, and learn something from this video. What I'm doing is coming on live and answering your questions so that you can move along through your business building journey, funnel building journey, website building journey, whatever you use Groove for. Hopefully I'll be able to get you the answers you need in order to get to the next stage of the development. So every day, basically every week, when we have this lemonade session, I post this lovely lemonade cup image inside the Facebook group, so that people like you and other users can easily post their questions that they are having, in order for me to come on live, demonstrate and answer it in the best possible way with a detailed answer. Sometimes when I'm answering questions inside the Facebook group in writing, I just try to do quantity. So the more answers I answer, the better. But on these lemonade sessions, we have a little bit more time, and I can go into deep and answer the questions and give a better quality answer. So these are the lemonade Q&A sessions every Thursday. If you already participated previously, then you know the flow. If you are new, welcome. It's good to have you here. Yeah, we do this every Thursday. So we do an open mic or a Q&A session every Thursday, and I can hopefully answer your questions regarding Groove, regarding the platforms, regarding different systems and strategies that you may use in order to advance with your business, with your journey that you are on at this moment. So when we are doing these Q&A sessions, I go in and answer the questions that I see here from this post first, and then after that I go and answer all of your questions. So in case you do have any questions, please put a Q in front, and then just type them into the comment section of this live stream. In case you're watching a replay, thank you very much for being here. You can most probably find the timestamps in below this video. We give our best to timestamp all our videos on YouTube. So in case you're watching on YouTube, you can find timestamps below this video. So in case you are watching live, again, I invite you to post your questions inside the live chat in the comment section of this live stream, and then please just put a Q in front in case you have a question that you would like me to answer. I will get to those questions after I went through first between these questions over here. I answered them, demoed them, and then we'll go on and then answer yours. So the first questions I have here, and I will make it a little bit bigger, and also you cannot see it from my head if I have it too low, but this is the question I'm answering first. How can I implement WordPress plugins into my Groove page? Is it necessary at all to use such plugins? Example, Updraft Plus for backup. So Heike Noak is asking a question, how to implement WordPress plugins. So this is a question that happens all the time, and the people that registered for Groove have been maybe using systems like WordPress previously, and they don't really know the difference, what the difference is. So the most obvious answer I can give onto this one is that WordPress is a CMS platform that you need to install on the server and a hosting that you purchase. Okay, so this is an app, or let's just say it's a software that you install on a server so that you can start building out your website, blog, and so on and so on. Because this is just a software. That software is very limited in terms of usability and things that it can do. To further along, to expand that software, you would need to install different plugins and apps so that you can use that software for more things. At this moment, Groove platform is completely different. You don't have to install that software on a hosting that you purchase. You don't have to install different plugins and things like that, because Groove is a self-hosted cloud-based platform which is already installed on servers. So WordPress, you would need to buy a hosting, get the WordPress software installed on that hosting, but you don't have to do with Groove. Groove already is installed on servers. What you need to do is just register and with your username and password you can log in, and everything is already there for you. No installations, no updates and things like that. Also, regarding plugins, so at this moment, on Groove, you don't need plugins. Groove is a platform that is trying to build everything that you need to be accessible inside the actual platform. I will try to answer the questions like this because people keep messaging me. Let me just mute this one for now. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. And yeah, so Groove will build out its own software, its own solutions, to have everything that you need, the basis of everything that you need in order to run a successful online business. But we will also have a sort of a plugin or app library, sort of like an app marketplace, where people will be able to further increase the functionality and expand the functionality of the platforms. That is being worked on. It is called the Groove SDK and the API. So if you go on and then log in to GrooveFunnels, let me just make it like this. You can see on the program on the platform over here between the apps that we have the API and SDK. So this is going to be that developers use in order to learn how to create different apps for Groove. So in case you or some of your friends, they know how to build apps and develop things using documentations like that, you can get them this documentation, or you can actually hire developers in order to develop extensions for Groove. This is coming later on, most probably during 2021. Sometimes at this moment, this is still being worked on heavily. So I cannot tell you a more specific date when it will be coming, but it is being worked on heavily, and it will be coming during the next year, most probably. So yeah, this is about plugins. You don't need plugins at this moment. Groove is building out everything that you need in there, but yeah, that's the biggest difference on there, that WordPress is something that you need to install and maintain and backup and things like that, because it's not on your hosting. You cannot manage that hosting. The hosting that we have for Groove, to actually have your websites and membership platforms and the checkout and the actual things, it's a secure hosting. It's on the best servers in the world, and it is hosted on our servers, basically. So yeah, there you don't actually need to buy hosting for that one either. Okay, so the next question is coming from Fauza Ali. When will PDF downloadable in GroovePages be active? So we are working on hosting for documents and for basically things that you may want to sell or provide to your members through GrooveMember. So that is being worked on at this moment, and most probably this week or next week it is coming out. It will be a feature of GrooveMember. So when you go into GrooveMember, you will have a button where you can upload different things like PDFs and audios and I don't know, zip files and things like that that you can provide to your customers to use actually as something that they already purchased. Or you can also, at a later point, you can connect it with GrooveSell. So when you're selling something, let's say you're selling an ebook, you can upload that ebook to Groove, and you can just directly fulfill that that product, so deliver the ebook to the user that purchased it. So that is being worked on. Most probably this week or next week it is coming coming to GrooveMember. Okay, so it will not be in GroovePages, but it will be in GrooveMember. Reagan is asking, is it possible to connect the same domain to both GrooveKart and GroovePage? Opt in to be on GroovePage, the sales page to be on GroovePage or GrooveKart, and the upsell and downsell to be GrooveKart. So this is possible to do. However, I haven't tested it out, to be honest. You want to have a sales page on GroovePages or GrooveKart, which is fine. That's normal. But I didn't test out the upsell if you have the sales page in GroovePages and the upsell in GrooveKart. That one, I don't know how it works. You would need to test it out, but I believe it is possible. To do this system. Your question is domain names. So at this moment, domain names on GrooveFunnels and GrooveKart are different. They are not connected at this moment, so you cannot use the same domain on both platforms, and I will explain you why. When you go, and let's just do it together. When you go in and log in to GrooveKart, when you log into GrooveKart, oh, this is something new, we'll have screenshots of the actual sites on here so that you know what you worked on, instead of these Groove logos. Let's just go on to the back office. Yeah, so when you go to settings and domain within GrooveKart, you will see that there are settings to manage the domains. This is handled by the CloudFlare. So CloudFlare is built in to GrooveKart. So this is a domain name server management process. Okay, so you can have your DNS records over here when you connected your domain to GrooveKart. When you say, do you have a domain? Yes, you can put in the domain, and then you will get the name servers over here handled by CloudFlare. So CloudFlare is immediately built in here. We are also working on a solution that will have a domain management system over here as well. So in case you go to your account settings, you'll have here another button which will say domain, and it will handle domain for the whole account. But GrooveKart will be a little bit delayed because we need to actually get a solution to get rid of that CloudFlare within GrooveKart, and connect it to the other solution that we will have within GrooveFunnels. And we also need to make sure that it doesn't break any of the current sites that are running on GrooveKart. So this is a bigger task that we are working on. So at this moment, what my suggestion is something like what happened with bloomorganicskincare.com. Okay, so in case you come to bloomorganicskincare.com, this is a site that I reviewed yesterday on GroovePages Show and Tell, which is on GroovePages. So this is a GroovePages website over here, but they use shop on GrooveKart. As you can see, this dot that is loading in, you can know that this is GrooveKart. It is bloomorganicskincare.store. Okay, their website is bloomorganicskincare.com. And then the store is on a .store domain. This is how they handled this integration at this moment because of the GrooveKart handling its own domains, and at this moment GroovePages is handling its own domains. At a later point, probably next year somewhere, I cannot tell you an exact date, this will be merged together and it will be only one domain management platform available within your account system, within your account settings. But at this moment, it is still being handled separately. So GrooveKart will be separate for some time, and GrooveFunnels and GroovePages will be separate for some time. So at this moment, I suggest using this system, that you have your website on .com or .net or any domain, and then you have a .store or .shop or .net even for your actual store. So that's the explanation for this one, Reagan. Beth is asking, properly using the schedule in mail for broadcasts. I have got the opt-in funnel and emails working fine, but the scheduler doesn't seem to be sending my mail even though it says scheduled and has the time. I've got to go in and manually send. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's me. This may be a bug. At this moment, there are a couple of bugs with GrooveMail since there was a recent deployment for the API. So we were working on the API for what that means. We're working on a backend code so that we can integrate GrooveMail to work with other apps, GrooveSell, and so on and so on. So this was a quiet, or this was a silent deployment. It didn't do anything for the front-end user, but it did a lot in the backend. So from when this was deployed, some bugs appeared, and it made things not work as they were properly, as they were before. So this may be a bug. I will need to test it myself. I will record a video on it, and then I will send it to the devs. If you already have a video bet, I would suggest you just link it out here to the reply of this, or just send it to me somewhere, either as a Facebook post or in a private message. Better if you do it here, because I have loads of private messages I would need to go through first. But yeah, it could be a bug. I'm not 100% certain if it is, but yeah, this could be a bug. I cannot tell you how to fix it at this moment because I will need to test it out first. George Williams, my affiliate sells widgets. I have traffic that can be sent to him. What is the best way to structure a JV? Okay, you want to structure a JV for your friend affiliate. I'm not quite sure if this is an affiliate system you want to structure the second tier JV, or actually you want to help him sell the widgets and also put up an affiliate system for selling widgets. Not quite sure, but I could just recommend you to watch the how to create an affiliate program for your own products. If you come onto Groove Digital over here, if you type in affiliate, and here creating your own affiliate program using GrooveSell, this is what I would suggest. I don't fully understand what you're asking, George, so this may be my best guess, but if you have a better explanation what you actually do, then please let me know. Kim over here, hopefully you can see it. Yeah, Kim, I'm experiencing glitches in GroovePages. Yeah, that happens. Mostly where elements revert to their default styles. The navbar text keeps reverting to default font. To default font, for example. Is there anything I need to turn on or off or update that may solve this? Again, this could be something that happened during the last deployment. We had a big deployment for GroovePages. When the new dashboard came out, then there were a lot of things that were published and deployed for GroovePages. Could be that caused some issues for the navbar text. If you have a video on this one, Kim, please send it to me, or just put it here as a reply. I will need to test this out and then report it to the devs if this was not yet done in the feedback portal. So at this moment, I don't have a solution for this one. We'll need to just test it out and then have the devs work on it. I can see over here, George answered how to share a sale. Okay, I'm driving him traffic. He is going to give me 20% of the sale. Okay, so George, you would need to create a partner contract, which you could do over here. This is only possible to do with one partner. Okay, so if you go into GrooveSell, which is manage products, this the person that sells that product needs to do. So he can come over here to the funnels section. He can come over here to partner contracts and create a contract. You put in the contract details. You put in the let's just do something gibberish over here. You can put in the product details. So he needs to select the actual funnel that he is selling, the product that he's selling, and the price point that he wants to actually share with you. And then let's just select something over here. Any product, any price point. And then here is where he would find you. He would need to put in your username or email, and then he can actually create a contract for you. So let's just type in Donna Fox. Or no, let's just type in my other Loop Slick. This is my other account, which I have on free. So we have here me, as I'm the vendor that is selling the actual product. Then you can he can search for you, your username or your email, add as a partner, and then he wants to share 20% with you. And then he gets 80% and you get 20% of the sales, and then that is basically it. This is now working. You need to turn it on. You have one partner for the actual product, this one for the all products and all price points, and if you want to modify it, then or if he will modify it, then that will be happening over here. So that is what you would need to do. Create partner contract. Partner contracts will have at a certain stage more options to work with. So there will be also like legal pages that you can put in here to have a full-on contract. Also, you'll need to confirm, to accept the partner contract, and so on and so forth. This is also being worked on. So yeah, this is just a base what we see here, and it is already working, so you can use this one. Can I build all the products on my store and share with them their the fulfillment? Yes, you can. But no, it is best if the actual person that sends out the details does it, because they will get the customer information and the address and the basically the details that they need to do the fulfillment for. So if you just want the money, then you can do a partner contract with them, but they would probably need to be the person that sets up the product, because they are fulfilling the product. Okay. When we create the form in the landing page directly, how to connect it to a list in the GrooveMail itself? It shows only external integrations in this case. Yes. So at this moment, if you go into GrooveMail, which we can click over here in the middle of the screen, email marketing, you can create a new form. So at this moment, it works with forms. At the later point, we will have the option to have an integration with GrooveMail as well, but at this moment it works with forms. So you can create a form, you get the code when you went through the form, you get the raw HTML over here, which is just a piece of code, and you can open GroovePages after that. Let me just open it like this. And when you go to GroovePages, you can open your page that you want to work on. Oops. Last updated. Let's just use this one, for example. And then wherever you want to, and wherever you want the form to show up, this is where you put in an embed code element. Okay, so we have the elements, and you can choose if you scroll down, we have code embed element. Let's just put it over here, and we will embed the actual form in here. Okay, so you just paste in the code and you click save. Now you can see that there is the form that was embedded on the page. At a certain point, as I said, you will be able to choose the form, click on integrate with GrooveMail, and that will be it. As I mentioned, recently we had a silent update deployment for GrooveMail, which worked on the API, and this was the step needed in order for us to do this integration. So this will be coming soon. Again, I don't have an ETA on that one, because the dev team now needs to work on fixing bugs and adding on some more stability to the system so that it can handle things like that better. So that is the answer for Nilesh. He has another question over here. Let's just expand it. One of my students joined the free version of GrooveFunnels. When she was upgrading, my referral name was showing on the mobile, but her laptop, it wasn't showing. How can it be possible that if she's logging from laptop, then my name is showing, and when from laptop it's showing none, specifically when it said that the prospect is hard-coded and not with the cookies. This way we can lose many sales. So Nilesh, this could happen in case the person that is upgrading just went to the upgrade page, just typed in the upgrade page in the address bar. So if I am on my desktop and I just type in I don't know, GrooveFunnels.com/upgrade, I can easily go on, and I'm not logged in. I can easily go on and it will show a none. Okay, I can also go into my phone and just type into the browser and to the address bar um, the link, and it would show none because it didn't cookie me in, because it doesn't know that I'm logged in on my desktop and so on. So this could be one of the reasons. The other reason is that maybe she didn't sign up through you for free. I don't know what was in the backend system and what was happening, but I'm pretty sure that if she is not logged in through and going in to actually um, she's not logged in on the mobile phone, and then she doesn't click the upgrade button from the mobile phone, it will most probably not show the details of the referrer. So I don't know what happened. In case you want to find out, you can go on and then email the affiliate support team. They could assist you on that one. Okay, Nilesh had another question over here: how to connect a product in GrooveSell and GrooveMember. There is a training on that one. In case you want, you can come over here to and I'm just showing on YouTube because it's easier for me to search here. You can type in GrooveMember. Just type in GrooveMember, and then there's a training on here, creating a funnel using GroovePages, GrooveSell, and GrooveMember. This is going to be showing you how to use that system so that you can, and I will actually share this one with you so that you don't have to search it yourself. There we go. This is the training you would need to watch. Laura Cole Gonzalez, where can we find the direct link? Okay, this is the question that I'm reading. Where can we find a direct link to a sub page not part of the website? Example, a standalone page or a page within the funnel. Where can I find a URL to send someone just to that page? Great question. So Laura, in case you have multiple pages on your GroovePages, for example, I have here a couple of pages. So I have 3 pages over here, and this one is the home page. As you can see, it says over here /index. Let me just zoom in so that you can see it better. It says here page 4 is /index. What this /index means, that this is the root domain. So if my domain is ilovegroovethebest.com, stupid domain, but anyway, then this page would open. In case somebody types in I love Groove the best, let's just say I love Groove the most, because that makes sense. I love Groove the most.com, the page 4 would open. Okay, but if somebody types in I love Groove the most /page -2, then this page would open. So this page -2 can be modified. So here, page URL, you need to go and click onto pages, choose a page, these 3 dots over here, and edit settings. When you edit the settings, for example, I can type in Laura -Cole, and if I press this check mark, then it will be the page 2 will be /Laura-Cole. So it will be I love Groove the most I love Groove the most.com /Laura-Cole. So this is where you actually manage what the domain will be. We don't have an option here to preview the actual page or to copy the link or something like that. So you can go onto the page where you published the actual website. As you can see, this is the page number 4. But if I type in Laura-Cole and just press enter, Laura-Cole. Let's just try it with the / I maybe did a mistake. Laura-Cole. I didn't publish. So once you actually change it, you need to publish so that the changes appear online as well. Once you publish and you actually refresh, it will show up. So this is the page 2, and it opened on Laura-Cole. There is no way to actually copy the link from a page that is available inside the pages over here. You would need to just type it in yourself. Yeah. Okie doke. So that's the answer to that one. How to join the LemonAid today. I see you came already putting in some questions also to the live chat, live stream. So this this you found out most probably. Colleen Kavanagh. not quite sure. Okay, I will move myself onto the left-hand side over here. Colleen is asking a question. How can we use the same pop-up from landing page to landing page? I seem to have to create a new page each time I start different landing page. I was hoping once you create one, it could be accessible for all the pages I create. Not quite sure I understand. How can we use the same pop-up from landing page to landing page? I see what you mean. At this moment, I feel that you don't understand the difference between pages and sites. So when I create a new pop-up over here, I can just name it David Lemon pop-up. Okay? This appears on all pages. Okay, so you can put in where to appear. You can also just leave it on one page. Actually, I will put some kind of a template. Okay, so this is the template for my David Lemon pop-up. Let me just refresh the builder and go back in. So David Lemon pop-up. Okay, I'll choose this one with the phone and save and exit. Okay, save it immediately. And now I have a pop-up that I can connect. I can connect it to a button, for example, get started, and I can configure to open a pop-up which is called David Lemon pop-up. Okay, so now that I'm here and that I have this done on this page, which is the page number 4, I can go on to page number 3 and I can just select, let's just pull in a button. I can put in a button and then connect this one to open. Yeah, this was an imported page. It didn't do a good job. So let's just save and refresh. You can connect the same pop-up to the page number 3 as well. That is not an issue over here. So this is my button. I can go and connect to a pop-up, and I have a pop-up which shows up over here very slightly, which is, I believe, a bug. Could be a bug. Let me just try to open a new page because this one seems strange, and put in content. Let me just use this yellow save. I'm doing things very fast. This is why these bugs happen. I should probably slow down a little bit. Let's just see. So it could be that this is that you discovered a bug. This was not like that before. Okay, so here we have the actual page. Let's just put in a button again. Here we have our button. We can go and configure a pop-up, which actually, yeah, I believe you're correct. It doesn't show up the actual pop-up on here. We should be able to choose it from here. It doesn't reveal the pop-ups that are available. So this is definitely a bug. We'll need to look into this one, but it is possible. The other thing that I thought that your question is if you go onto a different site and you want to add on your pop-up on there. So I can click on this different site that is not that first site. But I believe I understand now your question, and this is a bug. It is a bug. Will need to get fixed. I will just reply quickly. Let me just put myself here on this side. Thanks for this covering it. There we go. Shdell is asking, is Zap integration available yet? I want to automate so that my licenses are sent to clients automatically. If not, what are my options? So Zaps are available. This is for GroovePages only. So in case you have a form in GroovePages, you can set up Zapier. So that means you can create contact forms. You can create forms like these, for example. Let me just put this because it's hurting my eye. You can create these types of forms so that when people type in a message and then they send, you receive this message on there. But if you're talking about sending licenses to people, you are talking about GrooveSell. So if you go into a product funnel, for example, and you want to do a fulfillment, so that somebody purchased something from you and you want to send them this license that would come over here to fulfillment. In integrations, Zapier shows up, but Zapier is not integrated with GrooveSell at this moment. You can although use Zapier webhooks, which will be using this one. So if you use webhooks from Zapier, you can deliver licenses to people using Zapier webhooks. There is a tutorial, webhooks, GrooveSell, and there was Curry Russell. So Curry Russell used GrooveSell and Zapier webhooks for his own software. Okay, he actually automated this one so that when he is selling the software, the Zapier creates this connection with the customer emails that purchased, and then connected the platform that is sending over the license and the actual access to the software. So this is a video that you can watch. I'll share it here with you. This is now possible. It is not, so as I mentioned, Zapier directly is not possible to integrate with GrooveSell, but Zapier webhooks can be integrated with GrooveSell. So have a look at this video. He explained it really nicely. It is not a step-by-step tutorial. He just goes through explaining what he did. Like, I did this and I did that and I did this, and then basically he finishes. It's a 6-minute video. Okie doke. So we are finished with these questions from here. So let me just open this and dive into your questions from the live stream. I have Brad asking a question. I created an opt-in form to gather lead info. How does that info get to GrooveMail and or CRM? How to actually get info? I created an opt-in info to gather lead. How did? Yes, so Brad, you would need to do what I showed earlier, create a form within GroovePages, sorry, the GrooveMail, and use GrooveMail to collect that information. Then it will be immediately available in GrooveMail. Later on, we'll have an integration which will you'll be able to go to GroovePages, design your form, and just connect it so that it pulls in the details to GrooveMail automatically. At this moment, that is not available, but you can go and click onto GrooveMail and create your form and embed it on the page. My funnel has a free trial as a front-end product on the main page and 3 upsells on the page. Front-end product is free, so it's 3 upsells now. The front-end product on GrooveSell. Let me just read this through myself. My funnel has a free trial as a front-end product on the main page and 3 upsells on the page. Front-end product is free, so is 3 upsells now the front-end. If it is on the same checkout, then yes. So you will have an option that you offer, like what we have on our page for people to upgrade. So if we go to GrooveFunnels/upgrade, people can come and click the upgrade button. And here you can see that we offer a couple different price points, couple different price. Yeah, so this is what you have right now. You have one that is free, a free trial, and then you have a couple of them that is not free, that is immediately a paid, if I understand it correctly. So you have something like this that I'm not sharing. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So you have something like this. you have a free product over here, and then you have a couple of different paid options. If my understanding is correct, then this is how you have it set up. If you don't want it like this, if you want everybody to go through this free trial to pay $0, and then after 14 days, for example, to pay $4.97, you can choose that one as well. You can display only this one, and then you can offer them another checkout page for an upgrade in case you want to do that. You can do it this way as well. You can do it the other way, where you first give them only one option to choose the trial, and then after that you give them another checkout page which shows the 3 upsell opportunities. Or you can just put everything on the same page and have them pick and choose what they want, if my understanding is correct of your comment. So that's something that you could do. I have set up CloudFlare. My site is working on my domain, but the site is not secure. christmasfun.ca. Let's just have a look. christmasfun.ca. Okay, good. So your Cloudflare settings are not set up correctly. You missed, most probably, always use HTTPS. Check these 2 settings, Terence. You missed a step or 2. When this happens, most of the times it's because of 2 things. When you actually have your domain set up in Cloudflare, you click on your domain it is the christmasfun.ca. Let's just say that this is christmasfun.ca. Okay, you need to go to SSL TSL settings and make sure that the encryption is full. This is step number 1. Make sure that it is on full. Step number 2, click over here to Edge certificates. While you're still in SSL/TSL, click Edge certificates and make sure that always use HTTPS is on. Okay, once this is on, then it will be actually showing up as secure. At this moment, I feel that you didn't do either of these steps, so this is why it shows up as not secure. Make sure both of these, so always use HTTPS and the full encryption is on, and then that will actually sort out your issue. Not 100% sure, but I'm 80% sure that this could solve your issue. Question: is the relationship between Groove regarding what is the relationship between? Okay, if I have an existing website on a domain, will GroovePages overwrite it or add a page to it? Between Groove regarding domains, if I have an existing website on a domain, will the Groove overwrite it or add a page to it? It depends if it is a page or a site that you want to connect to the same domain. So I feel that I understand your question, and let me explain it over here. So I believe Martin Guda is asking about this one. So he has a site published on one domain. Let's just say David is super awesome.com. Okay, this is the domain. If I publish my site on this domain, and if I add on a page, it will come on the same domain. But what happens if you have this page published on this domain and you create another site on the same domain? So if you open up another site on a davidisawesome.com, then the new site will override it. That is something that will happen, and you can I'm not sure if an error will pop up, but the new site will override it. You will also have in the old site, in the first one that you publish, you will have it saying that the page is hosted on that domain, but it will not be showing up because the new site override it. I feel that this is your question, Martin. Not 100% sure, but I feel that that is the correct answer to this one. Can I put lessons on my site that I can charge for? Absolutely. You can do it with GrooveMember, or you can do it with GroovePages as well. There is a tutorial in case you have a look at membership. So you go on, you come onto our our YouTube channel or support or Facebook group, you type in membership. And you can also do it with GroovePages. So if you don't want to have a secured membership site, you can do it through GroovePages as well, but you can also do a membership through GrooveMember if you follow this step-by-step tutorial. It goes on to create the sales system, the funnels, and then GrooveMember as the membership platform. But yes, if I have a domain already, can I import it? Absolutely. Just go into support, or just even if you go on to GroovePages, just click that publishing help and you can get publishing help. You can get step-by-step process on how to actually publish your domain. Does a form on a GroovePage automatically create the contact for use on GrooveMail? No. If not, where does the contact go? The contact goes to an integration that you set up. Can the details of contact be used to pre-populate GrooveSell and Calendly widget? That is not an option at this moment. You can use Zapier. So let's just say you created a form in GroovePages. You can connect GroovePages form to Zapier, okay? And Zapier can automate the Calendly process. GrooveSell cannot be pre-populated. GrooveSell is something that the person needs to actually fill out themselves. Can we forward embedded form to an external email using GrooveMail? At this moment, not. It will be an option when we will have a CC, kind of a CC option, which means a carbon copy, which is basically an email copied over to you. When this will be useful for contact forms, when people want to fill out a contact form for a business. Let's just say, I don't know, you are a restaurant and you want to have a contact form for people to ask questions. So in order for you to receive the email to your email address, we need to have some sort of extra steps built into GrooveMail to allow that. And at this moment, it is not possible to do it using GrooveMail. You can connect Zapier in order to do that, and I do have a full-on training on how to do it. So in case you come over to our YouTube channel and you type in Zapier, this is the only training I did on Zapier, how to automate your forms in GroovePages. So setting up Zapier to automate your forms in GroovePages. Whenever somebody fills out a form on your site, it will be sending you the content of that form in an email. Okie doke. Let's just go on to the next question. I'm experiencing glitches in GroovePages. Okay, I believe I answered this one already. So do we not have to separately go to click CloudFlare first anymore to put domain HTML settings? It is now built into Groove. No, it is not built into Groove yet. It is coming. It is, if you have a look on an infographic page, groovefunnels.com/infographic. I know I'm not showing my page. I will just read it out. Let's see. Improve publishing for GroovePages, Page Builder, and SSL. You'll no longer need a free Cloudflare account. This is coming January 4th. So this is being worked on. It needs a little bit more time. January 4th is the actual date on the infographic page. Hey David, this is Narayan from India. I'm hooked on Groove, and you, David Lemon, you're doing something awesome. Thank you very much, Narayan. It's good to have some fans watching. In case you have any questions, please let me know. I would be happy to help. Thanks for answering my quick question. That was helpful. My pleasure. I have published my website on GroovePages by using host standard groovepages.com. Is this the correct host? Yes. What is GroovePipe CRM, GrooveFunnel mapping, GrooveProof, and GrooveAutomation? Great question. So let me just start with the ones that are already available. And I will open my desktop over here and go through those. So GrooveAutomation is something that happens inside GrooveMail. So where we are now is in GrooveMail, and we have a little robot icon that you can click in to go to automations. So the automations, that means if something happens, then do this. Okay, it's um, it's basically the system, the robot will take care of some of the things for you. So let's just see what an automation could be. Let's just edit this one. So in here, you can choose if a lead is subscribes to a list, or lead gets a tag, or lead gets a tag removed, or somebody purchased a product. Let's just say this is what I did here. Somebody purchased a product, one of my products. Then I want them immediately subscribed to a list, and I want them subscribed to a sequence. So I don't have to go manually and then say, okay, this person purchased my product, send them these emails in the future. This is going to be handled by the automation. So this is an automation platform that we will have, we will develop further and further, which will allow you to do certain things like, if somebody watched a video through Groove Video, send them an email and get them to purchase something from you. Or even, because Groove Video will have that kind of things, if somebody watched 50% of the video, send them an email automatically through this automation, send them an email to watch the rest of the video. Okay, or if somebody watched 99% of the video, send them the buy link, because they are most probably more interested. In case somebody watched only the 10% of the video, send them a different encouragement with a coupon or something like that, so that they actually either come back to watch the rest of the video, or encourage them even further so that you can get them to purchase from you. So this is GrooveAutomation. GrooveProof is another thing that is available, and this is available within GrooveSell. So inside GrooveSell, when you're creating a product or editing your product, the number 10 is the actual proof. As you can see, I have a proof setup, and what GrooveProof does is this little pop-up in the left-hand side of the screen that shows that somebody purchased. Emmanuel from Angry Italia just switched to GrooveFunnels, verified by GrooveFunnels. Okay, so this little proof pop-up that you can put on a page, if somebody purchases your product, somebody opts in for a free trial or something like that through GrooveSell, you can set this up. An app like this, you would need to purchase somewhere else, like UseProof or FOMO and things like that. These are companies that created this pop-up, and some of them charge hundreds of dollars for per month for you to have a little pop-up just appear when somebody purchased, and then encourage other people, visitors on your page, to actually purchase it. This is just switch to GrooveFunnel. It is a simple code you can create. In GrooveSell, when you actually created the proof widget, on the finish, on the step number 11, you will get the proof widget code that you just paste onto your page, and it will be actually it will make this little pop-up appear on the page. You had a couple more pages over here. So GrooveFunnel mapping. I can happily show you something that nobody else knows at this moment. Only the people that watch this live stream and that will watch the replay will see this one. So let me just open it on my end first. I'll show you how GrooveFunnel mapping will work. GrooveFunnel mapping will be like this. Okay. Will be like this. So this is going to be GrooveFunnel mapping. It looks very similar to what GrooveMail sequences setup are. So when you set up a sequence, you say, okay, day 1, send them this, day 2, send them this, day 3, and so on. So the GrooveFunnel mapping will be something where you can put in, okay, so here is my landing page. The people then go to the purchase page, then they go to an order page, and then things like that. You'll have different pages, you'll have different actions, and this is just a screenshot of what it will be at a certain point. We have Funnelytics that we work with, and I also did a Funnelytics image recently. This one, as you can see, this is what funnel mapping is. You basically put out the whole flow of, okay, so there is an opt-in page, then there is a I don't know, a sales page, then there is a checkout page, or actually a checkout page, and there is an upsell page and a thank you page, and so on. So this flow you will be able to create within GroovePages, and that is the image that I showed you. This is how it's going to be looking like. You are the first people to see this publicly. I just received this image very recently, like a couple of like an hour ago. So yeah, this is going to be Groove funnel mapping. It is going to be amazing, like really. We'll have analytics. You'll see how many people came to one of the pages, then who went on the next page, who went on the third page, who purchased, who got the thank you page on here, who you'll be able to tag and put people into different sequences. So for example, over here I have an opt-in page. After the opt-in, I send them over here to a sales page. If somebody doesn't buy, they go to a thank you page. So I know that somebody that opted in and didn't buy, they will go to the thank you page. So I can target these people that went to a thank you page and send them emails automatically through to Groove funnel mapping, through GrooveSell, to Groove email, to encourage them to actually buy the product over here, and so on. It's just amazing system. So that is going to be coming. And the last thing I believe you were asking is GroovePipe CRM. GroovePipe is something like it's a sales system which says sales in a CRM system, which works like pipe drive, not pipe drive, I believe. I believe pipe drive or something like that. Basically, it is a system that will keep track of who is your customer, what details you have about the customer, and it will be like, in case you're an agency, for example, you design websites, you have a client which you only reached out to. So this will be your client, Jane Doe, will be in the leads what's the leads row. If the actual Jane Doe is interested and want to purchase, then you move them along the actual process. So you put them on the next step, which is discovery call. If Jane Doe went through the discovery call and is interested, you put them on to talk with somebody to get the best solution for her. When Jane Doe purchased, you put them on to the next column, which will be a purchase. So Jane Doe will be a customer of yours, and then you can put her through to the next steps in order to follow a person's journey through your funnel, through your systems, and you will learn everything about them. Basically, where did they come in? Did they come in through an opt-in form? Did they come in through a video? Did they come? So it will be a system where you learn more about the customers that you are selling to. Hopefully this answers your questions. I don't know what GroovePipe is going to be looking like at this moment. I haven't seen a mock-up of it, but I showed you the things that I know. Gord Isman, in creating mobile menu navigation, the nested menu items show expanded when you open the menu. Do you know how to fix this so that you can get it to expand contract, not just show expanded? You can just simply click on the actual menu button. Let me just show you on here. Let me find a website with a navigation. I believe this one has a navigation, and when you go into mobile, you need to find the actual button on here. Now it doesn't show up because I don't see the actual let me just pull in another navigation which will have white background or blue. Let's just put in this blue navigation over here. And in the mobile, where is the blue? I'll open a new page because this is not helping. Nav bars, let's just put in this one. Okay, here we go. So this, when you press this button over here, then it actually contracts on a when you're editing the page. So let's just try to get it to contract. Here we go. So it needed some time to actually load in the pages, but when you click it, then it contracts. In the configure, we don't have a method to just get it collapse, and the reason is because now you can modify how this actually looks like. So I can make it that on a mobile, this drop down is orange. On here, I want this to be blue, and on here it will not drop down anymore. So when you're actually viewing it, you can modify this background as well, as you can see. So this is how it will be showing up on the mobile. You can also increase the size. For example, on the mobile, you want to have the text on here, you want it to have bigger, and you want to have it, I don't know, black. But on here, you want to have the text, you want to have it much smaller, and you want to have it white. Then it is still possible, and this is why it drops down, so you can modify it further. When you don't want it anymore, you just click on it, click on this drop down menu, and then it shows up and disappears. Hopefully that helps you with that question. Statement: I was flying through GroovePages last night. Thanks for the recent updates, Groove Digital and team. Absolutely, you're welcome. Already answered, thanks. I pasted the question in more places than I ought to have. No problem. Kim, I always go through first the pre written questions so that people can put in their questions in the live stream, and then I jump over to the live stream questions to answer those. And I have upgraded my version, but GrooveMail tells me that I need to upgrade. Not quite sure I understand how GrooveMail tells you to upgrade. In case you don't see the actual upgrade button anymore in your dashboard, then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, basically that's it. If you upgraded, just don't worry about what GrooveMail tells you. How did you remove your background on this live video? Love it. As you can see, when I move my hand, you can see it's a little bit unclear. It's a green screen. Having a green screen has its positives and negatives. As you know, David Lemon would like to have a yellow t-shirt, but since I have a green screen, it looks really nice. It cuts me out, like it has a background that I can work with. But when you have a yellow t-shirt, it looks like this. So this is a yellow t-shirt with a nice Groove logo. I can show you over here. So I have a Groove logo, and this is a yellow t-shirt, but it just doesn't look good because I have a green screen, so I'm trying to hide it below my sweater. So yeah, this is a green screen setup with OBS. OBS Studio is a free to download system software. Most of the gamers use it, and it's a very simple setup to do. You can learn this really quickly if you type in OBS green screen setup. There is hundreds of people teaching how to do it. Are there more style option coming to GroovePages? Gradient option for banner? When is GroovePages expected to be fully functioning with all such options there are plans to add? Kim, our platforms will never be fully functioning. I mean, they will be functioning, but that will never be final. We are always going to be improving it and always going to be upgrading it, adding on new stuff. So I cannot tell you exactly. September 2021, Monday morning when you wake up, it will be actually fully functioning. I cannot tell you that because that is just not something that any software company can tell you. When we will have certain things, that is possible to say sometimes, but most of the times these little things like gradients and things like that, we don't know. The bigger things we put on the schedule, but the small things that are coming out, for example, more animation options. That was a feature that came out live, I believe on Monday or Tuesday, but that was not a feature on this rollout schedule because it is a small feature that it's not super important. So things like a gradient, I believe, they don't have a time frame. They don't have a they don't have a time or a date where it will be coming out. So unfortunately, I cannot tell you when that will be coming, but I can tell you that there will be coming more and more options on there. Why doesn't GroovePages allow us to host multiple landing pages on the same domain? It actually does. I promote a lot of things, and it will be very costly to constantly buying new domains. You can actually do it, Greg. You cannot create new sites, but you can create a page that will have like a domain slug on there. If you have it connected to CloudFlare, you can also use subdomains, even though I don't suggest it. So let's just say your domain is greg.com and you want to have, for example, you're promoting GrooveFunnels. You can do groovefunnels.greg.com. Okay, this is a subdomain. You can do this through CloudFlare, even though I don't suggest it. And I don't suggest it because once these publishing features come out, your domain will be taken over by Groove fully, because we will have in GrooveFunnels, it will have DNS management. So what that means is you will need to point. So you purchase a domain and you will point it to GrooveFunnels. GrooveFunnels will be handling everything from there. You'll be able to have a subdomain for your membership, subdomain for your checkout, subdomain for different types of things, but it needs to have the full root domain. If you actually start creating subdomains now, and at the later point decide to bring over your domain to Groove, it will be harder to actually get all those links set up and basically deleted from your previous setup. So we don't suggest using subdomains at this moment, but you can. It is possible to use one domain for multiple pages. You just need to create them within one site. Okay, so sites and pages, it's a completely different thing, and it's a completely different meaning. You cannot have two websites on one domain. You can do one site and multiple pages on one domain. That is possible. Thank you. I had the same questions. Absolutely, no problem. Okay. Hey, David, how does it work with unsubscribe with GrooveMail? Not quite sure. What do you mean? How does it work? Could you clarify your question, please? I'm not quite sure. What do you mean? How does it work? Do you think that you guys will be able to fix all these issues till March? Not quite sure what issues. We are working constantly on fixing issues, so not sure what issues you're referring to. Question from Byron: when you use the form for GrooveMail, do you have to use a list for that specific website, or each website with different names to gather those names and email addresses for GrooveMail? Just checking to ensure my logic is correct. When you use the form for GrooveMail, do you have to use a list for that specific website, or for each website with different names to gather those? So you can use one form on multiple different websites if they're all going to the same list. So in GrooveMail, you collect people on a list that you can put all in the same basket. So you can have a list for everybody that joined through and interested in affiliate marketing. So you may have 3 different sites promoting all kinds of different affiliate products. You can put them all in the same bucket and then promote to them other affiliate offers at a later point. If you're selling, I don't know, flowers, for example, if you're selling courses regarding flowers, then you probably don't want to put those people onto your other list. So for that one, you will probably need to do a different form. But in case the websites that you create are all relevant to each other, you can still use the same form. I don't see an issue with that. Okie doke. A lot of questions. I love it. In GroovePages, is there more than one way to grandchild pages to be displayed? For example, I love that when I hover over nav option in Zillow, a drop-down shows multiple child in bold side by side when grandchild parents listed under. Yes, so we have one level down only. We don't have multiple levels down in GroovePages. That is, I'm not sure if this is going to be added at a certain point. At this moment, GroovePages is created more like a static page builder with more for funnels and landing pages that can also do websites. Okay, when you do websites, you don't always need to have these drop downs, multi-level drop downs. I'm pretty sure this is a feature upgrade to already something that we have, and I cannot tell you if or when will that be done, but at this moment I believe that that is not a high priority task, so I feel that this will not be done at this year or even at the beginning of next year. Could be that we get surprised by the devs, but I don't feel that this is a important task enough so that they work on it as a priority. If you want to have it, you can go over to the feedback portal, which is feedback.groovefunnels.com. I can show you over here. If you come over here to feedback.groovefunnels.com, you can see over here the, for example, GroovePages feature requests. Let's just type in navigation, vertical navigation menu, ability to lock, external links. This is already possible. Voice navigation. Not quite sure, but this is probably somewhere where it would show up. In case you find it, you can upvote it and have it. Yeah, the more you upvote, the higher it comes on the priority list for our developers. Okay, so can you do a training video to build a store like Bloom Organics so we can learn how to connect GroovePages to GrooveKart and make one robust Groove website? I don't think there needs to be a training for that. When you create a website in GroovePages, you put a button in the navigation which says shop, and you just link it over to your store. There are already trainings and the GrooveKart challenge and my one product store trainings for GrooveKart. If you create a GrooveKart store, which there are trainings already on, if you create a website, just one button on the website can connect everything. I don't feel there needs to be a training because that would be quite a long process for me to actually build out a full website in full store and then to connect it together. This is a multi-day course that I will probably not prioritize right now. What we are working on is this imperfect action challenge. That is a priority, and also recording shorter videos on top of the regular trainings that we have. So that is basically something that we can prioritize. Is there a video on how to make legal pages with free account? Or we cannot teach legal things like that. In some of my builds, I show what I use, and there are also users. If you search for legal pages, just use the phrase legal pages in the search of our Facebook group. You'll find topics and posts about people asking what to use to create their legal pages. We will probably not have a course on how to create legal pages because that is out of our scope. You have now access, and I actually got it today. I can show you over here. I got an email from one of the, which looks like this. You probably got it yourself as well, which is from FTC Guardian. FTC Guardian was one of the bonuses in case you signed up before the Groovathon launch. You got most probably an invitation to FTC Guardian, where as a GrooveFunnels member, you get free lifetime basic membership with FTC Guardian. This is a company that creates these legal documents and legal pages in a systematic way. This was one of the bonuses that you got. So I'm not quite sure if you're a new member after the Groovathon or during the Groovathon. If you signed up during the Groovathon, you'll still have this one. If you signed up after the Groovathon, you will not get these bonuses. This is being now sent out to 300 something thousand members. They did a really nice offer over here. So what you get is a free lifetime basic membership for a small payment of I don't know how much. You can also get the professional version with more functions, with more more details, but you don't have to use that one. I got mine on a free lifetime membership from FTC Guardian. It is good enough. There are already some privacy policy generators and affiliate disclaimer generators and terms of service generators that you can just find by Googling the term privacy policy generator, terms of service generator, and also affiliate disclosure generator or affiliate disclaimer and things like that. So you can just Google everything and find the necessary tools. I will not do trainings on how to create legal pages. Question, GrooveKart, when you go to products and my products, along the top you will see manage tags, manage variants, manage brands. Can you explain manage variants and manage brands options? Variants, many variants are different things that your products can be categorized with. So let's say this, I don't know what it's called. It's a pullover or it's a the sweatshirt. I don't know if this is a sweatshirt. Let's just say it's a t-shirt. Let's just say t-shirt. Okay, this t-shirt that I'm wearing below this one is yellow. You can also have variant which is going to be color. Okay, so this variant for this t-shirt will be color because it's color yellow. There could be another variant which is size. Is it large? Is it M? Is it S? Is it XL? Is it 2XL, 3XL, so on? It could be also where is it shipping from? So shipping place, which is it shipping from the United States? Is it shipping from Europe? Is it shipping from Asia? Is it shipping from Africa? Where is it shipping from? Variants are color, size, shipping from, manufactured in, and I don't know, these types of things. Brands are, again, the same thing. So a t-shirt can be branded by Nike, can be branded by Gucci, can be branded by GrooveFunnels, Groove Digital, things like that. So these brands you manage in the brands section, the variants like size, color, shipping from, and so on, you manage in the variants section. A brand can also have variants, but the variant can also be a brand. So a variant can be that you it's a complicated, and I don't want to get into more depth, but I'm 100% sure you understand what I'm saying. Go on to Amazon and go on to any product. You will probably see different sizes. Like if you're buying a mobile phone, there is, I don't know, iPhone, which is offered in a pro version, which is a bigger screen. There is a variant which is size. Screen is bigger, screen is smaller. Then you have different options, different variants of the products on Amazon as well that you can select, pick and choose, and so on. So these are variants. Tags are just that. So these are tags that you mark your products with in order to help people find things through your store. In case they use the search function, they can put in tags like red, and you display all your products that are red, and so on. I'm really stuck with publishing the website. I've tried and followed all the steps you have mentioned in your videos. I migrated from Kajabi. Please suggest what should I do. Nilrup, I don't know what you're stuck with. If you could record a short video, you can use loom.com, LOOM.com, and record it and then just send it to me somewhere in the group. I will be able to have a look and assist you. When people say I'm stuck with publishing, that could mean a lot of things. Would it be with a domain, or would it be a subdomain? Would it be maybe a bug with GroovePages? Maybe you're missing a step. I don't know what the issue is, so I would need to see what you're actually doing and what the problem is that happens in order to help you. Hey David, can SendGrid be integrated for mails? Yes. So SendGrid in our integrations is called web form. So yeah, let me just show you. When you go on to GrooveFunnels over here, when you go on to integration and you want to add an integration, then web form. The web form, it's asking for SendGrid API key. So the web form integration is actually SendGrid. Okay, so this is what you would need to do. Cool. How can I add contact us form GrooveKart element? This is shown in a training and multiple trainings that we did, you need to make sure you come on to GrooveKart. Step 1, go into store information. Okay, turn on store contact page, and you need to use Google reCAPTCHA. You visit this link. Okay, you click on it, you type in your, let's just add a new site for me. You type in your domain, mydomain.com, and you choose reCAPTCHA version 2, invisible reCAPTCHA badge. This is what I use most of the times, or you can use I'm not a robot tick box. You add your domain over here. So I'll just use mydomain.com. You add it in here. Oops, I don't want this. Then you put in the owner email address, accept the reCAPTCHA. I don't want to receive this one, submit, and then that's it. You get the site key and the secret key. You just paste those in here, website key, secret key, and then after you did this, copy this one. Okay, so let's just check if somebody comes to the website right now. They can go to the contact page most probably. There we go. Contact us. Contact form is not available at this moment. Once you save this one, once you pasted in all your details from the reCAPTCHA, when you clicked here, you click save. Your data is updated successfully. Let's just refresh the contact us page, and it loads in immediately the actual form. When this happens, this means error for site owner, invalid domain for site key. That means that you put in the domain to be mydomain.com. Okay, so if people visit mydomain.com or your domain, then they will be able to click this one, because I'm visiting from lemonade.groovekart.com. It's a different domain, and reCAPTCHA is not understanding this connection. This is why it is not understanding what's happening. So that's the actual flow to it. Quick tutorial on here. Let's just go on to the next question. Okay, I don't understand why 2 times. From GrooveKart elements. Okay, so from GrooveKart elements, I don't know. I don't think that there is an element on there. I have a question about the light system you're using. How do you manage the source of light on your face so that it does not reflect in your specs? I tried many ways, need guidance from you. Have a look at this, Rajiv. If I'll tilt my head up, you can see in my glasses that there's a ring light above me. On the side, on one of the sides, and on the other side, I have the what they called these light boxes. It's a lamp with a white cloth in front of it, and that it disperses the light. But if I tilt my head up, I have a ring light. If I put the ring light just like this, with a camera, I would all the time have that ring in my glasses. So it's difficult, but I found a position where it still illuminates my face, but it doesn't get into my glasses. So that's the thing, Rajiv. Just put it on the side somewhere in case you have a light that you want to use, or put it above you. But then you also need something to light your side. Okay, that worked. Thanks, David Lemon. Absolutely. My pages really doesn't work, and I need help with it. My GrooveMail doesn't work either. Doesn't work is not a good explanation. So you would need to record a video and let us know what doesn't work. This way, I cannot assist you. To be honest, please reach out to support with a video so they can assist you. But only this way, that is impossible to help somebody. If I say my phone doesn't work, would you be able to fix it? Unfortunately, you don't know what the issue is, so you cannot look into it more in depth. Can I link my Gmail to it? You can link. You can receive contacts or receive emails to a Gmail through Zapier. Okay, this is the This is the training that I shared out, setting up Zapier to automate your forms. If you follow this one, you can actually connect a form from your website over to receive those form details in your Gmail. Okay. Can you do a training video to build a store? Okay, I already answered that one. Hey David, is there a tutorial to get legal pages set up? I already answered that one. Is there? I already answered that one as well. We will never have tutorial for legal pages. I did a build where I took a generator that is available through Google and I created my legal pages that way, but we'll not have a tutorial for writing and setting up your legal pages, but because this is not something we can legally advise on. Okay. Do you have a link for Funnelytics? I saw that the Funnelytics challenge you are you doing. We don't have a link for Funnelytics. I have just a free account on there. You can sign up for a free account by going to searching Funnelytics in Google. That's it. You can have a free account that is not something that is through Google. Through Groove, we were using that, and there is another method that you can use just by pen and paper. It looks better visually if you do it on a software like Funnelytics. Great. Can you please tell us how we can fix the issue? Mobile version also looks good. There are multiple tutorials on helping you how to do that. Please just use the search function to find those. Is there a mobile app? There will be a mobile app. It will be a management app, not a builder app. So the management app is going to be doing things like seeing when a sale comes in, or previewing analytics of your pages and how many people are visiting it, how many people signed up, how many people purchased, how many people are receiving emails and things like that. It will not be a builder app, so you'll not be able to build out your sequences, not be able to build out your pages, not be able to build out things like that. It will be a management app. My GrooveSell checkout is not working. Is there any issues? Hamid, I'm not quite sure what could be the issue. Again, telling something is not working does not give me an idea of what is the problem. Hey, David, lemon, nice yellow color with lemon. Absolutely. How to edit the GrooveMail submit button? You can edit it using CSS. You need to know CSS. You can target that button and you can change it using CSS. Okie doke. I mean, where can I put the details for the email, the text, where people can unsubscribe in the email? I know where the tag is in GrooveMail, but I don't know where to put that text. You can put it in the just in the email at the bottom of your email. You type in to unsubscribe, click here or something like that. It will be set up automatically at a certain point. Where you're setting up the sender details, you probably set up also the unsubscribed text, and that will be managed automatically at a certain point. At this moment, it is not showing up in the emails yet. I need to mark this to mention it to the devs as well. I'm pretty sure they already know it, but I would just need to tell them. I'll just mark it as a note. Okay, good. You can put it in manually at the bottom of the emails currently. Hi David, I hope you're well. Is there a GrooveMember update coming? You mentioned there will be an update this week. Yep, there are big updates coming this week. I cannot tell you the exact date because our devs are working on it. I believe there will be one published either this evening or tomorrow evening, and then a couple more during the week, during this week or next week. Is there a possibility to connect Redbubble with GrooveKart in case of print on demand? At this moment, we don't integrate with Redbubble at the moment. My post was declined. It would be a lot more trustworthy if posts with questions would be posted. Posts are usually declined because we give an answer immediately to it. They are really, really emotional. They are actually sometimes very negative, and we don't want to allow we get new users constantly in the group. If people actually, the first thing they they see is negative comments, this is not a very friendly way of introducing people to the platform. We direct the questions that we decline somewhere else, where when we decline, we always give feedback. Either there is spam or self-promotion, this is why it's declined, or this is a support related question, or things like that. We just don't decline without the feedback and just because we want it. There is a better place for the question to be asked, or the question is not suited for the group. You may think that with 118,000 people posting constantly the whole day, every day, we get a lot of different things, and you wouldn't even imagine if I would tell you what kind of posts we get. We need to moderate it, and this is why we have a very good community that can help each other, but we need to be we are the actual filter of what is going in the group. There are better places to ask questions, like the feedback portal and also the support. So in case you were directed there, don't get emotional about it. It's not trustworthy. There are more trustworthy places where you can ask questions, and this is why your posts were declined. I don't know the real cause. I cannot see who you are and why it was declined, but most probably that is why. Clarification on the domain and subdomains. Are you saying that I can host all my landing pages and promote GrooveFunnels in one website and use the slugs landing pages like domain? Yeah, etc. I was using subdomains, but it is not convenient. Absolutely, you can do that, Natalia. Greg Carrick, follow up my question above. So GroovePages has no plan to allow us to create a different funnel on the same domain by using slugs such as domain. Yep, there is. There is. I never said that. There is. It's just you manage the page URL. Nilrup, I'm a lifetime member, but I did not receive any updates correspondence such as invitation to FTC. What should I do? I said it is. I mentioned that it is being sent out. If you didn't receive it, you will. Also check your spam folders. One of my accounts received it in a spam folder. One of my accounts got it in the promotional tab in Gmail. I don't know what you are using, but if you didn't receive anything, don't freak out. Don't panic. You will get it. Sweater. There you go. Sweater. Sorry. This was unclear. This was clear, informative. Gotcha. Thanks. I love this question. Groove Red. Okay. Just saying hello. David, thank you for answering all my questions. You're awesome. Thank you very much. And is it possible to have a training on how to set up a complete butterfly marketing offer? Yes, there is going to be at this moment where we are improving the automations. At this moment, automations are here, but there needs to be some extra features that will be coming. For example, the biggest thing in butterfly marketing is the automations. The second biggest thing in butterfly marketing is getting a form for your users to create a username and a password. Without a username and a password, it doesn't immediately get them into the membership area, and this is what is missing at this moment. There are ways to create butterfly marketing funnels and systems right now, but without this small detail, it is not the proper one. So it may cause less success. So we are waiting for the actual offer, the forms to have the option to have what's it called, username and password. Sorry, and after that you can get people on a free account and show them all your all your products and things like that, and get them to buy, get them also to become your affiliate and things like that. So it is getting better and better. Also, one of the things is to have an embed option in GrooveMember, which is coming hopefully this week. We'll have an embed option where you can put in your promo tools that you set up for your affiliate program. So inside the membership, people will be able to sign up to or just take their affiliate links to promote for you. You're referring to the Imperfect Action Challenge. Look at the video from this past Monday to get in on it. Involve setting up funnels. Some use Funnelytics, some drew by hand. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, David. Helpful as ever. Can Groove build from where visitors can enter their names, address, email, and others? Can Groove build a form? Yeah. So Groove Mail, in case you use Groove Mail, you can use Groove Mail to send out emails with. In case you want to use a different platform like MailChimp or something else, you can use integrations when you created your forms in GroovePages. Thanks, David, for the answered butterfly offer. Absolutely, thank you very much. If you could, I would appreciate it if you would go to streamyard.com/Facebook. Everybody that I clicked on the questions and they showed up as Facebook users, I would appreciate if you could just do this one little thing. If you approve StreamYard to access your details, you will be you'll just need to do it once, and then when I click on your comments in the future, we'll be able to see who you are, so I can give you direct responses. For example, as Paul did it over here, is subscribe from a designer builder that is integrated with GrooveMember on the cards soon. Subscribe form designer builder. That's for Groove Mail. Yeah, so we will have that one, but before that, we'll have integration set up so that you can design it in GroovePages. Yeah, this was an interesting Groove LemonAid, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here. At this moment, I don't have any questions. I believe we can wrap this up. This is an 1 hour and a half of answering questions. If you had a question that you didn't remember to put in here, make sure you put it in the Facebook group. If not me, then other users can answer it for you. I'm also very active in the group, so I always answer questions. But at this moment, I would like to thank you one more time and mention something very important. I will do a video about this in a moment in the Facebook group, but this Friday we have a very, very important guest coming to do a webinar with you guys. This is one of the people that when they are doing trainings, I would never miss, and I will never miss, because this is a young gentleman who really got the hold of what business is and how to do it successfully and super simply in an automated way. So I want to tell you about the webinar we're getting this Friday, which is Travis Stevenson from Chatmatic. If somebody would ask me during the 14-day Groovathon that was super valuable, what is the most valuable thing that I got out from it? And I actually said that a couple of times. Travis Stevenson's training, because he shared so huge gold nuggets. There were like huge blocks of gold that if actually somebody implements these, they can be a millionaire in a year or two. Okay, so if you follow what Travis is saying, you can get really good amounts of money very fast. This Friday, he is coming on live. Most probably you've seen his post and basically the invitation to his post pinned in the announcement section. This week on Groove Digital presents how to start and grow 3 separate 6-figure businesses. Okay, so not 1, not 2, 3 different businesses at the same time by leveraging automation and copying a proven system. When Travis Stevenson comes on, ladies and gentlemen, you really want to listen in. If you are watching this replay, make sure you find this replay in the Groove Digital Academy. Make sure you watch it, because what you will learn from this young gentleman is just super valuable. He is one of the mentors that I will follow for the rest of my life, because when he speaks, you really take notes. So I invite you to join us on the Groove Digital Presents this Friday. This is not a promotion because I want to sell you something. This is a promotion because when I learn from people like this, I can teach as I'm doing right now. So you really want to learn from the first hand-in-hand experience. I will learn from him and I will be teaching what I learned, but it's better in case you learn from him. Different people catch information differently, and different. There is a difference on importance. I may find something super important, you may not find that important. So come on here on Friday. If you're registered already for the Groove Digital Presents webinars, then you're good to go. If you haven't, just click on this link over here. It's a live webinar. It's free to attend. It will be on Friday, November 20th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're there in case you want to have a business automated online. There is no better to teach this than Travis Stevenson, and I really mean it. I will be there most probably without clutter on my desk, with a book and a pencil in my hand, because I will be taking notes. So yeah, don't want to miss this. Now that I said this, I will be wrapping this up. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you enjoyed and I got your questions answered. Hopefully see you on Friday on this training, because it will be a bomb. Absolutely, I believe that. So one more time, thank you for being here. See you on Friday. Bye for now.